Right, Gerwyn, first things first, welcome back to New Zealand. When you look at the players that were here this year, and we're not including Damon Hedder being a local player, you're actually the veteran of the World Series tour down under here, so how does that feel?
Yeah, well, I was a veteran of the Premier League as well. A little bit older than Stephen Bunting, and I was the OAP of the group.
So yeah, you're of course in Auckland this time. You've been in Hamilton the last few times. How's it been in a different city?
Yeah, to be honest with you, Hamilton, there wasn't a lot to do, and
we can all agree there.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot here, but there's more restaurants you can get out. You can walk around down to the marina. There's a casino which is good. So I've spent a bit of time playing poker and just having a walk about and eating some food. But I think it's a lot better here in Auckland.
And the weather's been pretty good for you.
Yes, the sun's out. It's chilly as long as it's not raining. That's the main thing.
Yeah, good stuff. And reflecting on Wollongong last week, what are your takeaways from playing there?
Yeah, probably a game that I let slip away. I was 3-0 down against Chris in the quarterfinals. Missing a couple of doubles, but it's not a be all and end all. But it's a game I think I let slip away.
Yeah, and the last couple of times you've been here, I think you've played Ben Robb in the first round in New Zealand. You want a third match up with him, or you're hoping to have a different face?
Well, I'm hoping to play someone different because it's probably third time lucky for him, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's a possibility, but you never know. Considering the way you are playing, you are going quite well. In terms of 3 new faces down here this time as well, have they been asking about things down here and what's that like, or is everyone kind of keeping to themselves?
A little bit, yeah. Obviously, we talk in groups, but to be honest with you, I spend a lot of time just doing my own thing. But yeah, it's nice to see some new faces down here. Josh is playing fantastic. Obviously, a good run in the World Championship for me, and Kim came up tied against Josh, who was playing brilliant. Mike the Decker, and all the boys that are in here. I know there's a couple of boys missing, but the boys that are playing now are the informed players.
Yeah, and I think a few different boys, but it's also some different faces for the locals down here to see as well, which is quite nice, and it just gives it a bit of a freshen up. I guess is a nice way to put it.
Yeah, definitely, and it's boys like Damon Etta, Josh Rock and Mike that deserve these sort of tournaments and these opportunities, and hopefully they can grasp it, and there'll be many more, I'm sure.
Do you find the more times you have come down here, you have been recognised a bit more, or is it
definitely this year, obviously with the way darts has gone over the last 12-18 months, you get recognised a lot more, but you did it at the time, maybe 2 years ago, but it's a lot more now.
I think the past couple of times as well, you've worn a special jersey for New Zealand, a top. If you say, have you got anything planned for this weekend?
Yeah, exactly the same as last year. It's practically the same shirt.
Nice. And are you here on your own this time, or you got your family with you?
Yeah, on my own this time, which is a little bit boring, but I don't mind my own company. But yeah, it's 2 weeks. I was the same on my own. There's other boys here, and you can do stuff if you want to do it, but it is nice when the family's with you.
I always have to bring it up considering your background as well. What on earth is happening with Welsh rugby?
To be honest with you, well, I don't think it's the players. I think it's like the grassroots and the behind the scenes stuff which are falling apart, and I think they need to get that sorted before everything else can get a bit better.
And the other couple of times as well, one of the things we've spoken about is of course the time, it was now 20 years ago this year, just past gone, that you played the under 21 All Blacks at the Argentina. It's quite incredible when you reflect back to that and where you are now and what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Never thought in a million years, back then, was it 2005, you said that I'd be doing what I'm doing now. I thought I'd go on and, I didn't get my full international cap. I thought I would go on and do that, but, things don't happen, and things happen for a reason, and hence why I'm probably here.
Yeah, awesome. Go on. Enjoy the rest of your time here, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the event.
No worries.